The death trap. Jason was nervous, because he wanted to reach the place before the nightfall. Jason was driving along the country road to reach his location with his newly wedded wife, Angela. She was sleeping in the back of the car. Although she loved his idea of visiting the Whispering Woods for their vacation, the long drive along the rusty road made her very upset. The time was 6 p.m. and it was one of the usual Saturdays in 1992. Whispering Wood was one of the famous guests located in the middle of a forest. It has all the modern amenities and highly sought destination by the travelers. Jason had the idea of going out more than 2 years, but he was not able to arrange a trip due to various reasons. There was a billboard and it says that they were only 13 kilometers from the place. He wanted to pass the good news to his wife, so he looked back, but she was sleeping like a log. Damn it, Jason cursed as he had to brake to avoid a stray dog just in front of his car. The car stopped and the impact made Angela to get out of the sleep. Have W reached there at last? Jason did not reply, as he wanted to see the fate of the dog. To his relief, the dog staggered across the road. "You are welcome," the fat caretaker greeted, as they got out of the car. Jason took their bags out of the car, and the man opted to carry the heaviest any for him. "You are lucky, last week a couple was attacked by the wild dogs." Suddenly, Jason remembered the incident. "No, it can't be, they hunt in packs. They told me that there were more than 20 of them." Later they knew that a couple had to face that incident when they were out of the car. The woman wanted to answer nature's call and the man was waiting out smoking. The woman was attacked by the wild dogs. The man rushed to the scene and first he could not believe his eyes. The dogs were on the top of the girl, and they tried to tear her flesh out. "What happened?" Angela asked with growing fear. The boy managed to grab her into the car but she was bleeding heavily. The boy was injured too, but the girl could not stand the poison of the hounds. "Oh shit." Angela looked at the closed door of the house. The caretaker has got the point and he wanted to reassure her. "Lady, don't get scared. They are miles away, and they do not like to visit my place. I have a good medicine for them," the man chuckled, showing a rifle placed on the top of the counter. "People do not spoil our valuable time by talking about those useless souls. Please go to your room and come down. Your dinner is ready in 20 minutes. The couple found that their room was excellent and the quick shower made them hungry. "You have prepared a great table," exclaimed Angela, admiring the vast table full of food items. "It is my pleasure to offer the best, madam." They thanked the caretaker and started to dine. The food was superb and they enjoyed most of the dishes that he had provided. "What happened?" Angela grabbed the hand of Jason with fear. They were in the total darkness, as there was sudden failure of power supply. The faint sound of the generator was not there. "People, it is problem with the generator, most probably lack of gasoline. I will go and fix the issue. Just resume your dinner with these candles." Soon, the table was illuminated with several candles, and the couple started to dine, but Jason felt that his appetite has gone away. "Don't worry," Jason wanted to assure his wife. "He will fix it in a couple of minutes," Jason told to his wife, but he felt something odd. "Is the door open?" asked Angela. "Maybe. Don't worry, they will not reach here." Jason wanted to say some more but the sound from the outside made him to stop. "They have come," Angela cried. The sound of the man in extreme pain grew louder, and Jason wanted to help. Jason wanted to get the gun. He grabbed a candle out of the holder and thrust into the trembling hands of Angela. He urged her to reach the room in the upstairs and close the door. She ran up with the candle and Jason tried to find the gun. Jason was scared to death, but he was able to control his fear. The gun was there with a box of cartridges. Jason was not able to collect them, as the dogs darted into the house. The gun was in his hand but the bullets were on the table. Suddenly everything became silent. Jason was scared about the sudden change of the situation. It was inside an empty church. He felt the cold wind blowing into the house through open front door. The feeble groan of the caretaker was not here anymore. Sudden chill ran through his spine. They are not dogs. The death silence was broken. There were the sounds of the moments in the dining area. There were some candles still on the table and they gave faint light and shadows on the surrounding walls. The hounds were consuming the flesh, but it was not thing that got his attention. The shadows. Jason felt he was going to die with fear. The shadows were similar to humans. Jason felt that sweat running along his body like water, and he wanted to do something. He needed it. The box of bullets. It was just 5 feet away. Jason moved forward very carefully, but he had to stop just in front of the box. A huge dog was between him and the box. Jason chose the hound was going to attack him and he saw the ugly mouth smeared with blood. Jason shot it at the point-blank range, tearing the jaw into several pieces. He heard the sound of the other dogs approaching. He had one choice. He ran up and reached their room. They blocked the door with the furniture and waited more than 8 hours. Thought they feared there was not any sign of attack. The couple waited until it was about 8 a.m. The sun was shining and they decided to move out of the room. They came out stealthy, but to their surprise, the place was empty. Jason was scared with a sudden cry of Angela. She was trembling and he looked at the thing that took her attention. The body of the caretaker was lying under near the table where the gun was kept. Jason felt something very odd and he moved forward to check. The man dead, but not from the attack of the dogs. The face of the man was blown away, as if someone shot at him at the point-blank range. Jason could not believe his eyes. The gun dropped out of his hand and he darted out of the house-parked car. He wanted to get away from the cursed place as soon as possible.